Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. The action tonight out in New York as the Knicks play against the Charlotte Hornets. Some pretty good basketball lately for Charlotte. The game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. Well, Charlotte has seen some players come and go over the last couple of years. When you look at this composition of this Hornets team, Shaq, which player do you think is most vital to their success?
Well, Al Jefferson, a.k.a. Baby Fundamentals, is their leader on the floor, on and off the court. From a pure numbers standpoint, Ernie, he's the guy giving the team the highest offensive production.
Hey, don't forget about Kemba Walker, man. And we forget about him when we talk about handles in the NBA. He's in the top 5. He's not 1, 2, or 3, but he's in the top
10,
5.
not top 5.
He's in the
Cut it
top
out.
5 of handles in the
Cut it
NBA.
out.
Kemba Walker gets it done.
Dikembe Mutombo has better.
It's time for some hoops at the home of the New York Knicks. We're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Taking a look at Charlotte. Guys, what a terrific start to the season. They've really been getting it done early.
And this is a team they'll see a lot of, 4 times total this season. The first game went their way. We'll see if they can push it to a 2-0 lead tonight.
And guys, doing it here in the second game, again, would be huge. I mean, it would really establish them as the dominant figure, the dominant team in these matchups.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Hornets, Chase in at 2-guard. Also Kemba Walker out there, Al Jefferson out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Goodman in at the 4-man position. On defense, New York. It's a 3-point game coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And, you know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotations, and they paid a big price for it.
Here's Jones following the basket by Freak. Pass to Azania, just 4 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So it's the Hornets now. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. He's covered by Kidd-Gilchrist. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket.
And, guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
Swiped away. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And a moment now to see nice 3-point percentage numbers on this list. A look at the leaderboard showing us the most accurate 3-point shooting 2 men in the league. Freak, number 1. Aaron Aflalo is second.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their 3-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
Well, when they're shooting the percentages they shoot, I mean, you never want to see these guys passing up an open look from beyond the arc. I mean, they're firmly in the let-it-fly zone. All systems go with them.
Here's Walker. After New York gets the 3, there's the pick. Now here's Freak. Last time, 45 points for him. And so here is New York. Jones against Walker. And Anthony with the basket on the assist from Jones. Anthony's got his first basket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
New York trailing. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kurt Rambis. We talked about the impact players on these two teams, the ones who can take over a game single-handedly. And he told me that Michael Kidd-Gilchrist may already be in that category. He said he's a guy we've got to account for. He's just so relentless. If you're not ready to match his intensity level, he'll make you look bad. And Kevin, he said if they can limit his impact on the game, that will certainly help.
Thanks again, Doris. And here's Jones. Following the three-pointer by Freak. Jones, the shot, no good. Jefferson with some nice D. And a wide-open look for Freak. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 14 points for Freak.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Here's Anthony. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now. Second in field goal percentage. Third in three-point field goal percentage. And they also show up as a team in the top 5 in scoring. Boy, this team is balanced and versatile offensively.
And a quick word in terms of their field goal percentage, which has just been spectacular inside and outside. They just keep finding ways to put the ball in the basket.
Here's Bargnani after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. And that one's good. Freak.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
And a follow kicks to Henson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Here's Hood. Now the dish to Freak. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. Good. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Sinks the three-pointer. Freak's got 19 points.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
There's a screen by Robinson. Anthony on the wing. Soft touch off the glass. Anthony's got 7 points.
The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You got to get into his airspace, and that was far from it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They set the pick. Freak with it. He's got 19. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony on the double team. Here's Roten, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 7 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Livingston, and that's not going to go. And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry the...
It's easy. It's basketball. It's out.
You don't hear too many players, Greg, saying it's... For the Knicks, Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Porzingis. Anthony comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And Jones subbed in for Sean Livingston. And then for Charlotte, Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Bargnani. Ken Bazemore comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Freak subbed in for Kemba Walker. We've got John Henson, Anthony out there at Thomas Robinson. Then it's Jones. And it's Hezonja in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
He dishes it to Anthony. And that one's good. Now just a 2-point Hornets lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He finished with 45 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
The shot by Anthony, no good. Charlotte in the lead. It's tipped. Here's Chase. Hits the three-point bomb. Freak's got 22 points.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
Here's Henson, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These 2 guards are the most accurate in the league. If you look at Freak, leading the league in field goal percentage, he always gets good looks. And, of course, Mario Hezonja.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And not only can they light it up from the perimeter, Greg, but they get their buckets getting to the rim as well. I mean, aggressive moves to the basket are always going to help your shooting percentage. You got to get some easy ones to shoot a high percentage.
Jones, the pass to Henson. And the shot falls short this time.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Freak with it. Jones covering. Here's Chase. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Outside, Jones. The pass to Hezonja. Shoots it up. Good as the jump shot falls. Hezonja's got 9. Here's Freak. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Anthony. No good. And so we wrap up the first half. Hornets lead by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.